Welcome back to Scorpion Dragon M.P.T. This is your host, Piscean Lore, and today we are back with another episode of Grown Ass Man with Old Ass Toys, and we got a special guest. We got a special guest today. I don't know if a lot of you kids y'all may not know who this is. You know what? You might absolutely know because Kevin Smith just released within the last year or two, 2 years, something like that, released the revamped version of one of my favorite childhood cartoons, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I'm not sure that what he did was actually called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I think it was just called Masters of the Universe. I don't quote me on that though. But anyway, this is the main villain, the action figure from the 1980s. I believe he was the toy was released in 1985. I could be wrong about that, but we're going to find out. That's what this is all about. This is why we do this. So we can find out about the past. You know what I mean? So this is one of my toys from when I was a kid. This is actually a battle damage Skeletor. So when I was growing up, you had the regular action figures, right? But then they had a special line that they called the battle damage line, right? So you may notice on his chest, it's like a small indentation. I think you can kind of see it on the screen there. There's a small indentation. So if you make contact with the emblem on his chest, it'll flip and it'll be like a gash across it, showing he's taking damage. And if you hit it again, it'll flip again. It'll have two gashes, like like he got really roughed up. And that I believe He-Man had a figure matching the same design, right? Like he can take damage and you can see it on his chest, and you can also reset it. I might actually give you a demonstration of that. The spring inside is really old though, so I try not to do it very often. I'm still thinking about it. What I mean by that is there's a spring inside that activates the battle damage, flipper, and it's like I said, it's about 40 years old, so and stuff breaks, and I don't want to have to open them up. He's kind of to me. He sits on my shelf and along with my other precious items, and I don't want nothing bad to happen to him. A little backstory about Skeletor. Skeletor was initially presented simply as an evil demon from another dimension, and in general, his origins were not as important as his evil motives. However, the introduction of Hordak as Skeletor's former teacher provided a brief glimpse into a past. Near the end of the original Masters of the Universe franchise, it was hinted that Skeletor might have once been Keldor, the brother of He-Man's father, King Randor. The development of Skeletor's backstory played heavily into his characterization in the 2002 relaunch of the franchise. Skeletor is only the handful of characters that carried over to the New Adventures of He-Man brand. And this He-Man was sent to the far future to help the Galactic Guardians save the last of humanity from the evil mutants. Skeletor follows his enemies and offers services to the mutants simply because he must rid the universe of He-Man. Right? So let's see the Filmation series. Or actually, I'm kind of curious about the actual action figure. Oh yeah, see, I gotta put in the back because that's a that's a significant one. Um, uh, am I not spelling it right? I'm not spelling it right. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. It's on eBay. I wonder how much they want for him today, right now. How much you want? $50. $50 for him on eBay. $50. That's good to know. I feel good about that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so the original series, Battle Armor, and this is all for sales, and they're not gonna tell me a whole lot about it other than that. But let's check out the action figure. Forgive my pajamas. You know, I know you like them, Ninja Turtles, right? It's hot. All right, so and forgive how close I am. I'm out of frame. All right, so this is Skeletor. He doesn't have many points of articulation at all. All he can do is move his arms up and down. He can't close his fist. Twist his head so he can say no to you. He can say no. He can twist his hips. And these are like all like the He-Man toys all share this same style of make. They cannot bend their elbows. You cannot turn their wrists. You can't do like this with their shoulders. They can only do this motion. All the He-Man toys from this era. The legs, oh my God, the legs are connected by like a thin rubber band inside. So that's why I'm trying to be ultra delicate. But let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this battle damage demonstration. All right. He says no, but we got to do it for the people. Come on, Skeletor. Let's do it. Battle damage. I'm missing. Look, nah, he took damage. He took damage. Can we do it again? Oh man, he took major damage. He took major damage, and now it's really tricky. It's really tricky to get it to reset though. You gotta fold it down. You gotta fold it. I'm very sorry. I lost my audio for a second. But we back. And the audio might get a little crappy because I'm speaking to the camera, but okay. So now he's reset. Fresh and so clean. But yeah, that's Skeletor. 1980s battle damage figurine. Going for $50 on eBay. Look at his toes. He ain't even got 5 toes. He got like bird feet or something. Like, you know. But if you love the cartoon, man, you know, you're right here with me. I know it. I can feel that. I can feel the energy. I can feel the love. And you saw he can stand on his own. There you go. He can stand on his own. Skeletor. All right, and you know that was another episode of this this little short show skit that I like to do. I love this, man. I love sharing my stuff with y'all, man, and I hope you really enjoy it. I'm your host, Piscean Lore, and I can't wait to see you back at the next one. I hope you enjoy the new set. I ain't going nowhere again. This is it. This is the last. This is the last. This is the last setup, man. I might change my artwork over time. I really like this Marvel vs. DC. I really like this Rocky 3. Apollo versus Rocky. I really love the Marvel over there. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of stuff in here. And if you want to see the rest of it, if you want to see the whole layout, leave a comment, let me know. And I love to do a walkthrough and show you my little memorabilia. And I'm no ABGN, but I got some cool stuff, I think. So until next time, I'm your host, Piscean Lore. This is Scorpionic Dragon M.P.T. And I hope you enjoyed this little episode of Grown Ass Man with Old Ass Toys. And I'll check you out in the next one. Peace.